Okay, I filmed this video a few days ago and I edited it yesterday, and I realized that I needed to come on and put a little bit of an intro in here because I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I just saw this chick do a low buy year video and now she's doing a Louis Vuitton unboxing. What? She's just the typical YouTuber that says, oh, I'm gonna be good, I'm not gonna buy anything for a long time, I'm not gonna buy anything till Christmas, whatever. And then our next 50 videos are luxury unboxings. Well, there's a very interesting story behind this one. It involves more trouble with Louis Vuitton. So stay tuned to hear about that and about how I acquired this item on my low buy year without breaking any of my low buy rules. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I have a very special video for you today, an unboxing of a Louis Vuitton item. If you enjoy luxury unboxings and reviews and comparisons and talk about all things luxury, and not just high-end luxury brands, but also day-to-day luxury, then you have come to the right place. Please make sure that you are subscribed and you've clicked that bell notification icon so you won't miss a single video. Well, something happened recently. I had a belated Christmas with a very dear friend. We do a little Christmas and gift exchange every year, and this is my gift from him. Ooh la la. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory on this before I open it up and show it to you. I was gonna buy this for myself. I went in the weekend before Christmas to my Louis Vuitton in the Houston Galleria. The website, the Louis Vuitton website, said that they had it in stock, but when I went in, of course it was packed. The sales associates were all very busy, but I was able to snag one, and she looked at her stock and said that they had one. The inventory said they had one. She looked around the store for probably 15 minutes. I mean, she looked on the floor, she looked in the back. She could not find this item in stock. But there's a new Louis Vuitton store in the Houston area. It's in a place called The Woodlands, which is about an hour north of where I am. She said that they had one in stock, but I didn't want to drive an hour north to get it. And it was also available to purchase online, but I really wanted to see it in person first. So I didn't get it, and I was telling my friend about that and a few other things that I was interested in and, you know, obsessed over like I get with some of these items. And that was that. And then we have our little Christmas, and this shows up. And it turned out it was not easy for him to get. He started by calling Louis Vuitton customer service because he knew that I had already checked the Galleria store, and he lives kind of near me, so the Woodlands is really far from him too. So he calls Louis Vuitton customer service, and just like I've heard from many of you in my comment section and in the Facebook groups, many people have had terrible experiences with the phone service with Louis Vuitton, and his experience was no exception. The woman that he spoke with, he said, was rude to him, would not give him the phone number to the Woodlands. She said that they had them in stock, but he told her my story of going to the Galleria and they didn't have it, even though inventory said they did. So he didn't want to drive all the way to the Woodlands if they weren't going to have it. He said that she didn't seem to care. She would not give him a number to the store to verify that they had it. So what he did was drive to the Woodlands, an hour there, an hour back. When he got there, they did have it in stock, but it had been on the floor and it was damaged. So he went ahead and paid out the store, and his sales associate there ordered one, and it was shipped to his house. And that's the one I got for Christmas yesterday. And there's more to the story, but now I'm gonna unbox this and then I'll tell you the rest. Oh, and he also got me these lovely earrings. Let's see. They're little tin sacred hearts, and he got them at this Mexican shop that I love and he knows I love, that's over near where he lives. And he got me these adorable little, like, Day of the Dead dogs. And he said this is Roxy and Baron. They're little skeleton dogs. So cute. All right, inside this bag, we have a box. I took the ribbon off. And inside this box, we have another box. And inside this box, oof, almost dropped it. It's quite heavy. We have another kind of box, and this is the item. It is a book. It's called Louis Vuitton Art, Fashion, and Architecture. On the website, it's called LV and Art, and it comes in this acrylic box, and it weighs about 5,000 pounds. I actually, when I was opening it yesterday at my friend's house, nearly threw my back out. I think I did hurt it a little bit, lifting it wrong. So let me just give you a spin. And the box has, you can tell that like a checkerboard pattern, like the damier pattern on it. And that has bookmarks. This book is 536 pages, if I remember correctly. Let me slip it out of the cover there. And this book comes with 3 different colors. You don't really get to pick the cover. The one that my friend gave me had, you know, the Murakami, the LV with all the patterns, a little psychedelic-y looking. There's also one that has the bunny from the Jeff Koons Masters collection, and then it has those gold, like it has a gold LV and a gold JK, and then 2 of the gold flowers from the monogram pattern. And then this one, of course, is the Stephen Sprouse Roses, which is one of my favorite collections, even though I don't have a piece in it, so at least I have this. And otherwise, it's got the words on the front, and the back is just white. Seriously, it weighs like 50,000 pounds. I'll read you the table of contents because the website doesn't give a whole lot of information on the book, and then I'll show you just a few pages in case you're interested. And this book, if you are interested in getting something like this, I wanted it because it talks a lot about the different art in Louis Vuittons and the artist collaborations, and I'm very interested in that, and I thought that I could make some videos so that you can learn more about it too. So in the table of contents, it has a preface, it has author biographies, an architecture essay, an art essay, a fashion essay. That's just on the first 87 pages, all that's covered, and then the bulk of the book is a glossary of creators. The essays, so it's a big glossy book, full color, of course. The essays are on these little pages here that are almost like an insert in the book. They are attached. It is a really nice book. It's very well done. And I think $150 for this is quite reasonable. My friend thought so too. It has large full-page illustrations and photographs of some of the pieces, the different collaborations, some of the advertising, and all the artists are listed in alphabetical order. Okay, this is what I got the book for, was this glossary. So this is the bulk of the book. All these artists that have worked with Louis Vuitton, so they'll have a whole, most of these are 2-page spreads. I think Stephen Sprouse's is a little longer because he did so much with them. But it'll have photos. Some of them are interviews with the artists, some are written by other people. But the Stephen Sprouse one here has several pages showing some of his work. I do have a graffiti piece. So there you go. That gives you a little bit of an overview of the book so you know what to expect if you wanted to pick one of these up. Oh, the rest of the story. So I opened this book yesterday at my friend's house and I look at the spine and it says Louis Vuitton art and then some words that I don't quite recognize. And then I open the book and there are no words I recognize. And that's because when he drove all the way up to the Woodland store, they had 2 copies of the book. They had one in French and one in English. Of course, I need the English version. I do not speak French. But the English version that they had in the store was all beat up and he wanted to get me a nice brand new one. So he had the sales associate order it. The sales associate had been helping him at this point and knew that I wanted the English version, but she accidentally ordered the French version. So yesterday when I opened the book, I opened a French version one, which my friend didn't realize that's what he had yet. So today I got in touch with my sales associate at the Galleria and they now had a copy of the English version. So she was able to do the exchange for me. And she was so helpful. She made the process so easy. I know a lot of us have heard horror stories. I've had a few with Louis Vuitton. The process could have been much more difficult, but she made it very easy, and I wanted to let you know that because her name is Becca. So if you're ever at the Houston Galleria main store, we have 3 different stores in the Galleria. One's in Neiman's, one's in Saks, and there's the main store. It's kind of in the middle of the mall. If you're ever at the Houston Galleria, ask for Becca. She's a redhead, and I'm also going to link her information below. So if you're not in the Houston area and you're looking for something, our store seems to have all the hard to find stuff all the time. Not all the time, but it seems like a lot of the times when I hear people talk about hard to find stuff and then I happen to be at our store, I see it there. So she might be able to help you find things. So that's it. I'm very excited to have this book. I can't wait to dig into it and learn more about Vuitton and the artists that they've worked with and all the collabs. And as I was flipping through, I recognized some things, but I'm sure there's a lot I'm not going to recognize. I've learned a lot about Louis Vuitton over the years, but there's still a lot I don't know. So a big thank you to my friend for providing me with this very wonderful, helpful, and generous Christmas gift. A big thanks to Becca at the Houston Galleria for helping me exchange it for one in a language I can read and understand. And if you'd like to know more about what is in this book, I'll be doing videos on some of these collaborations. And I have a lot of other exciting things coming up this year too, about Louis Vuitton and all kinds of other luxury. So if you're interested in any of that, please make sure you are subscribed and you've hit that bell notification icon. Thanks so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.